When I think about my grandmother, I remember needle and thread, flower patterns on pillows, scarred fingers, patient eyes, careful weaving hands. When I think about my grandmother, I remember the container full of clothes she would balance on her head down the steep hill of the canyon to the river. Carrying a small bag of soap, I would struggle to keep up. Downstream, people did not hear the roaring river. They listened to my grandmother's rhythmic movements of washing clothes against the rocks. Amazed, I watched and listened. On her 64th birthday, we sat under the lemon tree in her backyard. It was a sunny Mexican Sunday in June. It felt like a day on the beach. That tree, I can remember when I used to hold the stick with my arm and almost touch its top. We sat, music playing. My grandmother requests La Misma Gran Señora by Jenny Rivera, a song about a woman telling her lover that she will still be great even if he left. The owner of the sound system hooks up a microphone, and we take turns singing. My grandmother, I can remember holding her hand while navigating the busy streets of the big city 40 minutes away. I cannot help think how her house does not have dirt floors anymore like when she raised me in it. I cannot help think how tall the lemon tree is now. My grandmother is complex. I have learned more about being a man by being attentive to her quiet nature than I have from kissing my uncles on their cheeks. On this Sunday afternoon, my grandmother sits next to her best friend, who by default has become my auntie, mi tía Ramona, is 75 years old. They egg each other to drink more and to sing louder. My grandmother sings El Columpio, and we follow along. ¿Cuántas veces te dije llorando, no juegues conmigo, ni me eches mentira? Porque vas a quedarte en la calle, tirado y perdido, vendiendo tu vida. Y yo te dije, piensa lo que dices, no ves que la vida es como un columpio. Cuando sube se siente bonito, pero cuando baja, eso duele mucho. El columpio, the swing, an older song usually accompanied by a saxophone, an accordion, and a 12-string Mexican guitar. Her mouth embodies all those instruments plus more. It talks about lovers pleading honesty for and from each other. When she sings, tears roll down her cheek. Her voice breaks. Looks at those present and cries even harder. Mi tía Ramona tells her to suck it up. Holds her beer up in the air and yells as loud as she can. My grandmother laughs and keeps singing. I cannot help think what all she bore, raising 9 children in rural Mexico with a husband too macho to be loyal. I wonder if she thinks of him when she is singing. I am teary-eyed now. The river is zigzagging through my eyelashes, not the canyon her and I used to walk down. When the song ends, we all clap, we all smile, and we dance. We dance under the lemon tree well past midnight until neighbors come to join us, citing our laughter as a reason enough to crash the party. We dance until we are all tired of stomping on the ground with our feet and beer has run out, and people remember that tomorrow will be Monday. That night, I hug my grandmother, tell her that I love her. She lets out a few tears, just like when I call her from the US, squeezes my hands and tells me, gracias, mijo. I want to explain to her that I am the one that's thankful, but I can't. Choked up, I sit under the lemon tree and whisper the song she sang that afternoon. I smile and cannot help think how my hands still fit perfectly in hers, even now that I can touch the top of the lemon tree with a stick. Thank you all.